Hey everyone, welcome to another season of Drones in School Racing. You may know us from last year as the Hardin Northern Drone Team. For our first year participating, we had much success to be proud of. Under our new name, however, we plan to excel far above even our own expectations. That's right, we've rebranded, but we didn't just change our name. We're coming into 2023 hyped up and ready to go with faster drones, better pilots, and a whole lot more determination. We are Polar Props. We truly are excited to be back for another year, and with all the changes we've made, we're pumped to show you just how much we've done in preparation for another riveting season.
Hey, welcome to Polar Props. You just heard from Carl Woodruff, the team's graphic designer, talk about our transition from last year to this year and how we've tried to make ourselves better. Next up, we're going to take you to the team's marketing coordinator, Becca Allen, to tell you about our sponsorships and outreach attempts.
I'm Becca Allen. I organize outreach events, lead the making of the portfolio, as well as write the sponsor letters that we sent out. Last year, after the national championship, we had a presentation to elementary students, 4th through 6th grade, where we showed them how we came up with our frame design, what we did at nationals, and introduced them to drones. This presentation made a lot of the students interested in drones, and that interest led to the creation of 2 additional teams to Hardin Northern local schools. We also had representatives from Rhodes State College, as well as from Precision Farming, to talk about their programs and what they do. These presentations helped show us how we could further our education in drones and engineering, as well as ways that drones are incorporated into everyday life and used in functional and practical ways. Some of the members of our team went to the OSBA Student Achievement Fair to show off what we've been doing. This helped us show other programs what drone racing is all about, and it piqued a lot of interest in other schools. We are super excited to show what we have been working on this year, and we hope everyone has a great season.
Now that you've heard about our marketing and outreach, we'd like to take you to Preston Grappy, our head engineer, who was in charge of designing the drone and adjusting it from last year.
Yeah, I'm the project manager for the Polar Props drone team. I was in charge of designing the drone frame for this year, and we made plenty of upgrades from last year, like it not being a store-bought Meteor 65 and instead using the custom parts and having a stack instead of an all-in-one board. We also upgraded the power, about 3 times more powerful, and the weight so we can kind of throw it into the corner when flying instead of floating around the corner. The first iteration, we used carbon fiber nylon instead of the TPU from last year, so it wasn't too flexible, which we ran into that issue. The carbon fiber nylon is still light but has the rigidity. Originally I had a X frame for the drone and the prop guard was pretty thin. That created an issue with the prop guard because it was kind of weak anytime we hit the ground. So I beefed up the prop guard, switched it over to a stretch X frame, and the prop guard was still too weak, so I had triangles into it to be stronger. And after that, I came up with the idea of using carbon fiber rods instead of filament, so I don't have to worry about layer adhesion. And that proved to be a lot better, along with using TPU again for prop guard, so it wouldn't crack and set flex, and have some carbon fiber rods connected to the main frame to still have that rigidity.
Now that you've heard what it takes to design a drone, we'd like to take you to Justin Teal, our drone technician, as he tells you how we tested and perfected our design.
As the design engineer for the Polar Props, my job is basically to test different 3D printing materials to find the best material for a drone design this year. Different materials that come with 3D printing allow us to adjust and adapt to our different iterations to improve factors like durability, flexibility, decrease in weight, and even cost for it. So to test the different materials, we used a tensile strength test, which basically we printed off small strips of each material and then we used a dual range force sensor to track the strength of each material. While we tested this, we used the program Logger Pro to give us data every 200ths of a second, which gave us very accurate reading of the materials. Once we got the data from that, we then pulled it into a Google spreadsheet and created a line graph, which can be seen on our board, along with the weight differences between our iterations. So as you can see, we tested 4 different 3D printing materials being PLA, TPU, CFN, and ASA. But in the end, we decided to go CFN as we thought it would fit our design the best, but we definitely will consider ASA in future iterations.
We hope that you are as excited for this exhibition as we are. We've gone through a lot of work to prepare for this competition, but it's worth it knowing that we will be participating with some of the best teams in the country. We are relatively new to the scene, with this only being our second year as a team, but we were happy with our performance last year, and we hope to be even better this year's races. We would like to thank you for taking the time to watch our video. Polar Props, signing off.